Hey horror fans, once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G doing another video tag. It seems like we've got video tags going all around the horror community. This one is a zombie tag. Yes. Now this zombie tag was created by Dave Maggot. Yeah, that's his name, Dave Maggot. I will leave a link on his channel in the description box below, but he is the one who created this tag. Lisa Davy, my good friend from Ireland, tagged me in this video, and of course, I always told her that, whenever she wants, she can tag me, because I actually like doing these video tags. So basically, here is the zombie video tag. Yes, we've had werewolves, we've had vampires, and now we have zombies. So here we go with the zombie tag. Question one is, what is your favorite zombie movie? Well, I actually have a lot of favorite zombie movies, but I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to go with the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Yes, I actually have that. That's one of my collections that I have. So I'm going to go with the remake of Dawn of the Dead. It was a very good remake of the original, and I still hold praise over the original, but I do love the remake of Dawn of the Dead. Question 2. Who is your favorite character, living or dead, from any zombie picture? Well, we have a lot of interesting characters in all the zombie pictures that I've seen, but I'm going to go with the zombie from the original Day of the Dead, Bud. Yes, I like Bud. He was funny. I liked him. I like how he, despite the fact he really didn't know what he was doing, he would actually still shoot people, as he shot the soldiers during the third act of Day of the Dead, probably coming off some past thing he did while he was alive. But yeah, so it has to be Bud from the original Day of the Dead. Question number 3 is an interesting question. Fast or slow zombies? Now, it's interesting because we really didn't get any fast zombies until we actually saw 28 days later. Now, keep in mind, those were not zombies. They were just infected by the rage virus. Always some confusion with that. People call them zombies when they really weren't zombies, but they ran. And that's what everyone got to think about. Hey, let's have running zombies. Hence, that's why we have running zombies in the remake of Dawn of the Dead. And it actually made the film more terrifying. It made the zombies a better threat in that remake. So I actually would prefer fast zombies than slow zombies. Yeah, I know there's some people that prefer the original slow zombies because that's what George A. Romero created when he made his zombie trilogy. But I actually love the fast zombies. That's one of the reasons why I like Dawn of the Dead remake, because of the fast zombies. So definitely for me, it's fast zombies. Question number 4 is an interesting question. What was the first zombie movie you ever saw? Now, this is going to be a pretty interesting question because the first actual zombie movie that I saw was it's an old school horror picture called White Zombie. It was made in 1932, starred Bela Lugosi as the antagonist. Now, of course, for people who actually really don't know, zombies were not actually the zombies that we know of that eat people. Basically, a zombie is basically about a soulless corpse that gets reanimated by a witch doctor who practices voodoo and is bid to do their commands. That's what the original zombies were back in the day. And that's one of the things I loved about White Zombie. Of course, it starred the great Bela Lugosi. He was the antagonist in this picture, and he basically takes this woman and actually transfers her into a zombie to become his queen or whatever he wanted to do with it. Yeah. So the actual first zombie movie that I saw was White Zombie. Question number 5 is, what is your favorite Italian zombie movie? Now, everybody knows the great Italian director Lucio Fucci. He made a whole bunch of zombie pictures from Italy. But obviously, I'm going to simply go with his Zombie, Zombi, horror movie that he made in the early 80s. I remember when I went to go to theaters to see it. Now everyone got confused because they thought it was something to do with George A. Morero's zombie pictures, but it had nothing to do with that. It just took advantage of the zombie craze that happened after Dawn of the Dead came out. And so people were cashing in on the zombie craze, and Lucio made this film, and it has some great special effects. Of course, everyone knows about the eye scene in that particular picture, which I thought was very well done. It is a bit squeamish for some people, but I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was an excellent zombie picture, and really gave more credence to the zombie craze. Yeah, so obviously, favorite Italian zombie picture will be Zombie, Zombi. Question number 6. What is your least favorite zombie movie? That's pretty easy. There have been many attempts to remake George A. Morel's Day of the Dead, and one of them came out in 2008 called Day of the Dead, which stars Rain James and, of all people, Nick Cannon. Oh, God, you want to talk about a awful, bad, zombie picture? It was terrible. Oh, God, it was awful. Whoever thought Nick Cannon ought to be in a movie like this? It was terrible. Oh, God. The practical effects were pretty good. I did like the zombie attacks, and I did like the gore of the picture, but overall, the picture was just bad. It was weak. It was simply trying to cash in on the Day of the Dead craze. Yeah, but definitely Day of the Dead 2008 horror picture starring Nick Cannon, of all people. Least favorite zombie movie. Question number 7. If you were to make a zombie movie, would you have a happy ending or a sad ending? This is a pretty interesting question. From the people who have done this, I've seen this go back and forth between happy endings and sad endings, and I really don't know how I would balance out the two. But you can still get the happy ending, where you get a cure of the zombie virus, and everyone that you love gets cured, and everything is fine. But what about the aftermath? There's going to be some after effects. There's going to be some aftermath after everyone is cured. I mean, there are some films that deal with that. I just reviewed one called The Cured. That goes into the premise of what happens after you get a cure of a zombie virus and what happens to those people. There are other films that deal with that. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see, if I were to do a zombie picture, I would actually still do the happy ending, but I will also leave into question that the virus might still come back, because it's always a possibility. Yeah, so I would do the happy ending, but leave that open. Question number 8. What is your favorite human death in a zombie movie? Now, that basically means a zombie that got killed or a human that got killed in a zombie movie. Now, in Day of the Dead, in the third act, when all the zombies get in through into the complex that the army and the scientists were hiding on, there is an excellent scene where the zombies literally rip the guy in half, and they also take his head off. And of course, he's laughing and screaming. He knows he's dead. The zombies literally just slowly peel him off in half. They take out his guts. They pull his head off, and he's laughing about it because he knows he's dead. It was a pretty good scene. Very gory, very bloody. I love excellent practical effects by Tom Savini. Very great scene there. Perhaps it's one of the best scenes I've seen when it comes to a human death in a zombie picture. And the last question number 9. What is your favorite zombie comedy or parody? Now, obviously, when it comes to horror comedies, not that many that are actually good. There is a few, but when it comes to zombies, I obviously have to go with Shaun of the Dead. Very funny. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, who wrote and are in this picture. Very funny comedy. A lot of social satire in this one. I thought it was an excellent horror comedy, and I really enjoyed the film. I have not seen the other two films from Simon Pegg or Nick Frost, but I actually did love this one, so definitely has to go to Shaun of the Dead. And so that's it. That is Dave Maggot's zombie tag. I want to thank Dave for creating this tag. Obviously, we're going to get all the supernatural creatures in this tag. So now comes the point where I actually have to tag people to do this tag. Now, I normally tag several people, but I'm going to try some new people that I have not tagged before. Obviously, I will tag my Wolf Witch favorite girl, favorite horror girl, Kweeny Todd. Kweeny Todd, you've not been tagged to do this. I'm also going to tag Litafaerie. Lita, I have not tagged you to do a video tag, so I'm going to tag you as well. Who else can I tag? I don't know. I'll have to come up with somebody. But anyway, let's see now. Who else? Okay, I know who I can tag. I'll tag Lizzie from Carnage Candy. I have not tagged you. So I will tag those three. So Kweeny Todd, Litafaerie, and Carnage Candy Lizzie, you three have been tagged to do the zombie tag. Now, of course, if you do decide to do this tag, that's very well. You're welcome to do it. Just please make sure that you give credit to Dave Maggot. He is the creator of this tag, so make sure you do give him credit when you do this tag. Well, that's my video for today. Hope you guys loved it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and also share as well. Also, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down at the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, horror rules. Ha ha ha.